finally, where does Polarion CSA fit in? And this is where, again, as I said, I love to help businesses find business value and make sure that their IT tool set really meets their needs and functions well and does as many things as possible. So where does Polarion fit in? There's many tools on the market, which we said, as I said, which companies rely on for agile activities. And there are many tools that companies use to validate. However, there are very few tools which do both effectively. Siemens Polarion with the Compliance Group CSA solution is a Gartner recognized tool for the digital validation space, as well as an industry-leading agile management platform. But what's the value in that? What's the value in having a unified tool set? So seeing more, the visibility. As stated, quality is a partner in the agile process. They need the visibility into development from the start to provide critical guidance on the risk management activities and regulatory aspects of solution delivery that need to be included in the MVP. It's not sufficient to have static reports or dashboards or the occasional meeting. Having all the information available in a single place is critical to the iterative nature of agile and validation and iterative quality risk management. Responding better. So if all parts of the team have better visibility, they can respond better. Does a design decision need to be revised based on risk? Do user stories have the appropriate level of testing associated with them? As Stephen said earlier, are you over testing? If you're testing the living daylights out of something that was delivered from a qualified vendor, you may be over testing. With the visibility granted by Polarion's well-developed and comprehensive agile capabilities and the inclusion of quality through the Compliance Group CSA solution for Polarion, teams can respond to change quickly, which is, as we said, the basis of the agile mindset. That goes right to speed. If you can respond more quickly, if you have faster response times, you can have faster delivery times. The adage that we've all heard of, it costs a penny to fix it in design, $1 to fix it in development, $1,000 to fix it in production, demonstrates this perfectly. They're not just, this doesn't just apply to physical dollars, it also refers to time. How much time did it take to solve a problem in a given phase of a delivery? So if a quality issue or concern is addressed early in the process, it saves time, it reduces rework. Assisting this is reducing transitions and manual touch points that you have with a fragmented tool set. If you have to jump from tool A to tool B and then go look at your paper documentation to figure out what the full impact of things is, you lose velocity. If all your information and actions, though, are consolidated within Polarion, there's fewer transitions, fewer opportunities to lose that momentum, and you actually maintain your velocity. And then finally, understand compliance, the comprehension, understanding how a given system was developed in a compliant manner. So again, with the visibility, response, and speed gains from using Polarion, companies and regulatory bodies can comprehend the end-to-end quality approach taken. Who approved that user story? What testing was done? Who signed off on that testing? How did the team risk assess for a given function? And how did that advise future actions or future deliverables? So an integrated solution that includes validation considerations and deliverables is key to showing control. Document-based validation systems, and even fragmented tool sets cannot do this. So, Stephen, I want to pause here. If you have anything you'd like to add, if you've seen any sort of issues with trying to do things on paper or any other gains that you can talk about that companies have realized.
Yeah, it's really hard to do agile, particularly on paper. How do you assess the impact of the prior delivered requirements? How do you assess the impact of each sprint? What type of regression testing do you need to do? Paper is just inefficient, and it's astounding how many of these large organizations out there are still stuck on and embedded in paper-based documents, and they think it's electronic because they route it through their doc management system, but you're still paper.